You're listening to Africa Business Radio, where you get up-to-date insights on the Africa business landscape. Log on to www.africabusinessradio.com. Your favorite shows are available as podcasts. Download them on our website and mobile app. Africa Business Radio, towards a profitable Africa.
Welcome back. The pound fell more than 1% in early trade today after media reports said that the British government will block a delay to the post-Brexit transition period. According to the local media reported early today that Prime Minister Boris Johnson will add a revision to the Brexit bill, formerly known as the Withdrawal Agreement Bill, that would explicitly rule out any extension to the transition period beyond December 2020. However, the UK is due to leave the EU by January 31, 2020. While corporate debt is a fault line in the financial system and the broader economy, Moody's chief economist Mark Zandi flagged Chinese indebted companies as the biggest threat. A similar warning by Fitch Ratings last week said the private companies in China have defaulted on their debts at a record pace this year. In an October report, the ratings agency put it down to a tightening of credit as a result of the government's deleveraging efforts. Zander further explained that many companies are struggling to deal with a slowdown in growth stemming from the trade war and other factors. Just before we go, let's consider this thought. The secret of change is to focus all your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. To end the Africa Business News, here are the highlights again. Foreign reserve dropped by $558.68 million in 2 weeks in Nigeria. Fuel consumption hits 67.66 million litres per day. Nigerians spent 509.8 billion naira on imported used vehicles in 9 months. Inflation rate jumps to 11.85% as border closure bites harder in Nigeria. Civil servants might hence strike soon in Liberia. President Weah cries on Senate to allow print of $4 billion Liberian dollars. In Zimbabwe, deposit fees and bank charges constitute 86% of Zimbabwean earnings. Pound slumps 1% as Boris Johnson raises fresh risk of a non-deal Brexit. Chinese corporate debt is the biggest threat to the global economy, says Moody's chief economist. Thank you for listening. You can follow us on Twitter at Africa Biz Radio, on Instagram Africa Business Radio, on Facebook Africa Business Radio. I remain Tope Samuel.
You're listening to Africa Business Radio, where you get up-to-date insights on the Africa business landscape. Log on to www.